In undergrad, I was a mathematics major, and I had a desire to get into the medical field in some sort. So I started actually as a biology major and moved into mathematics, and I realized that biostatistics would be the perfect mixture of those two fields, and so I found UGA had that program. So I came to graduate school here and got the Master of Public Health through UGA in biostat. After that, I went to work for CDC, and I stayed there for about a year, and then a position opened back up in the biostatistics department at UGA, and I came back to teach as a lecturer. Some of my hobbies around Cleveland, I love to spend time with my kids outdoors. We spend a lot of times playing sports. My kids love baseball, and I love baseball. So we spend a lot of time at the baseball fields practicing and playing and things like that. We also love to spend time in the woods. We just like to walk through the woods, and it's just so serene. So my family loves to travel. We go to the beach at least once a year, sometimes multiple times a year. We also like to go into the mountains. We like to travel to Pigeon Forge and surrounding areas like that. We love Chattanooga, so we like to go on little excursions that we can get to within a day, but we also like some bigger travels as well. So I love teaching biostatistics because this is going to sound strange, but because most people don't enjoy taking statistics. They're scared of statistics. And so my favorite thing about teaching statistics is helping students learn that they can understand it. And so the aha moments are the best part for me. I think students a lot of times are scared of what they perceive to be difficult, but it's not necessarily something that they can't learn. So statistics is absolutely vital to everyday life. We live in a time where more data is being collected than ever before, whether you realize it or not. So anytime you wear, your Apple Watch or your Fitbit, any kind of wearable, there's data being collected about you. So I'm really excited about being part of this new online MPH program because the reach will expand to students that may not be able to make it to our on-campus MPH program. This is really important program. It's a really vital area of study that needs to be available to students. And I think UGA has a unique perspective that a lot of institutions can't provide. So I think a good online statistics course is one that engages with students, gets students discussing with each other and the instructor about things that they're learning and the things that they don't understand. One of the difficulties that comes through a lot of times in statistics courses, in person and online, is how can students discuss things like statistics? How can you discuss those topics? And so I think that is a key part to developing a good online statistics course, is incorporating engagement between students and between instructors and the students. The ideal student is inquisitive, willing to ask questions, willing to seek help when they need it. I don't necessarily see the ideal student as someone who fully understands everything that's presented to them immediately. That's not necessary to be a good student. What's necessary is someone who wants to learn, someone who's willing to address mistakes, and someone who is willing to seek out help when they need it. So I think success looks like progress, particularly for a student. So students that maybe come in not understanding something, you may not come out as an expert, but as long as you understand more than you did when you started, I think that's success. I also think that success is encapsulated in achieving whatever it is that you have set out to do. It may not be the same for every individual, and you may not all have the same goals, but as long as you're making progress toward what it is that you feel like you're called to do or that you have set out to do, then that's your success.